Now 4:30 on WKYT this morning, Lexington police say a woman was shot overnight while looking for apartments. We're tracking the investigation.
2 children are dead after a fire over the weekend in Owen County. We've got details on how you can help the victims' families.
And a Laurel County murder suspect charged with killing his girlfriend is set to appear in court today. That story and much more coming up on WKYT this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome in. It's your Monday, September 14th, and we're glad you're on WKYT. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Let's get a first look at our forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, it's another chilly start to the day. We're looking outside, staying with those clear skies. And those clear skies, when you have that cool air laying around, it always allows us to get even cooler as we approach the morning hours. There you are in the 40s, 46 there in Richmond. Going to Danville, we're at 45 degrees. Then we hit the afternoon. We'll be right around 75, but it'll be absolutely perfect this afternoon with mostly sunny skies. How long does that last? Because I believe it lasts a little bit longer than you would imagine. I'll have that coming up in just a few minutes.
We'll see you then, and we thank you. And new this morning, WKYT News is tracking a breaking news alert out of western Kentucky from overnight. Authorities there say that a Kentucky State Police trooper was shot and killed on the interstate.
Happened around 11:30 last night south of Eddyville on Interstate 24 in Lyon County. Our sister station says that right now authorities are looking for an active shooter. We've got the latest on this story as it develops. Also new this morning, Lexington police are investigating a shooting that happened overnight. Police were called to the Meyer in Hamburg around 11:30. They say a woman called 911 claiming she'd been shot. That woman told police she and her boyfriend were looking for apartments in the Bainbridge Court area when a man shot at them. The woman was hit in the shoulder. She's expected to be okay. No arrests were made. The investigation is ongoing.
A central Kentucky community is remembering 2 young girls who were killed in a fire over the weekend. Authorities say on Saturday morning a fire broke out at a home in Owen County. The coroner identified the girls as Alicia Tackett and Abby Yeager. They were 2 and 4 years old. Police say their father was home at the time but could not get them out because of the smoke and debris. Neighbors say the entire community is feeling the loss.
To lose young kids in a fire like that, it does hurt. And it's going to hurt this community. I mean, my heart goes out to the family of these kids, these 2 girls.
Firefighters say the cause of the fire does not appear to be suspicious. The family has set up a GoFundMe page to help with funeral expenses. You can find a link to that on our website at WKYT.com. A family in Jessamine County says they need help repairing part of their home that was damaged in a fire over the weekend. The fire happened early Sunday morning in a home on Florence Court in Nicholasville. Crews say they were able to contain the flames to just one room and to a hallway. They're still not sure what caused the fire. The family has set up a GoFundMe page to help with the cost of repairs.
A Laurel County man accused of murdering his estranged girlfriend is expected to face a judge this morning. Police arrested Joseph Nestor Friday after they found Amber Decker's body near her home. Authorities had been searching for Decker since Tuesday. They went to check on her after her family reported that they hadn't heard from her in days. They say someone burned her home down as well. Richmond police are still trying to figure out what led up to what they're calling a murder-suicide over the weekend. Police went out to Blackwell Court around midnight Saturday for a domestic dispute. When officers arrived, they say they heard a gunshot. Inside the home, they found the bodies of 23-year-old Jackie Rose and her 23-year-old husband, Jesse. Police say they also found the couple's 15-month-old daughter unharmed. Taylor says Jackie was a Madison County dispatcher and Jesse worked in a factory that had served in the military, or he had served in the military, I should say. Social services have the couple's daughter.
After spending 5 days in jail, Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis is heading back to work this morning in Moorhead. Davis left jail last week after refusing to issue marriage licenses. Her deputy clerks began issuing the licenses while she was gone. On Friday, her attorneys filed an emergency stay motion in federal appeals court asking a judge's order that Davis issue licenses be thrown out. This weekend, Planting Peace bought a billboard in Moorhead with a message to Davis. They say they hope the sign catches the attention of ordinary Kentuckians as well as Kim Davis herself.
We put up this billboard just kind of reminding her that from a religious perspective, the definition of marriage has been constantly changing, and that this isn't actually about religion. We're talking about government-issued marriage licenses here.
Planting Peace wants their billboard to support and encourage LGBT youth in Rowan County. Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused a plane to crash during an air show in Tennessee, killing a Louisville, Kentucky pilot. The crash happened at the Wings Over Big South Fork Air Show near Knoxville on Saturday. Family members say Jay Gordon was trying to do a trick when he crashed. Rescue crews found the wreckage in a river near the spot where Gordon had taken off.
When we saw the puff of smoke and, he did not come back, it was, heart dropped, and we just, started instantly saying some prayers.
Gordon was the only person in the plane. The vice president of communications for the Kentucky Derby says Gordon took part in the Thunder over Louisville air show for many years.
A Central Kentucky animal shelter needs your help nursing nearly 24 dogs back to health. Animal Control in Jessamine County took 19 dogs from a home on Green Street in Nicholasville on Saturday. The shelter there now needs help caring for so many new dogs. WKYT Sam Smith has the story.
These are just 2 of 19 dogs that were pulled from a Nicholasville home.
We've got a range in breeds from Chihuahuas to Dachshunds to even a St. Bernard.
Now, as you can probably tell in this video, these puppies look afraid. Now, that's something folks here at the shelter will work on before they're adopted.
They are. They're just scared. They haven't had a lot of interaction with humans.
Mike Cassidy,
we've got to rehabilitate them.
Director of Jessamine County Public Services, says officers went to a home on Green Street on Saturday to check out a questionable living conditions complaint. He says the conditions were deplorable.
The animals there were infested with fleas, worms. We brought a veterinarian on scene who did a brief exam of the dogs. Many of them were found to be anemic. So at that point we made the decision to take the dogs in.
15 of the 19 dogs will be available for adoption once they're healthy. The remaining 4 dogs will be used as evidence in the case and then adopted out. The dog owner has not been charged, but she is expected to face 19 counts of animal cruelty. In the meantime, the shelter has 19 dogs to look after, and they could use the public's help through donations.
It's hard for an animal shelter to take on 19 animals unexpectedly all at one time like that.
In Nicholasville, Sam Smith, WKYT.
Well, the dogs will go back to the vet today. Officers plan on filing charges against the dog owner today as well. A nonprofit animal sanctuary needs help paying for one of their own to go to school. The Wolf Run Wildlife Sanctuary wants one of their wolf hybrids, Nifely, to become a certified therapy dog. Nifely is going to school at Sit Means Sit in Lexington. Once certified, the dog can work on a television or movie set.
We're going to work with her a little bit differently, especially with the career that she's going into. We're going to focus a lot on that attention, so that way we're going to be able to direct her wherever we need her to go when she's on set.
Well, Nifely's training costs $995. If you want to donate to the Wolf Run Wildlife Sanctuary, we have a link to go accomplish that and their GoFundMe page on our website, WKYT.com.
Beautiful animal there. Well, state education leaders say that Kentucky's improving economy is causing a decline in community college enrollment. The Kentucky Community and Technical College System heads are saying that enrollment is expected to be 81,000 this fall, and that is a 25% reduction from its peak of 108,000 back in 2011. That number has forced the state system to cut $36 million in expenses this year, including 262 teacher and staff member positions. Leaders there say now that jobless rates are down, students are not looking to earn new degrees to get a job. Neighbors in the Chevy Chase area of Lexington will be meeting tomorrow to discuss the future of the building that the Kroger on Romney Road used to occupy. The Romney Road Kroger closed over the weekend. Company leaders say they had been losing money at that location since 2008. More than 1,200 people signed an online petition to try and keep it open. Many are hoping that another grocery will come in there and fill up that space.
We have a traffic alert to pass along to drivers this morning. Starting today, crews will begin inspections on bridges over the Kentucky River on Interstate 64 in Franklin County. Inspection on the I-64 East Bridge will begin this morning and last about a week. The road will be reduced to one lane between mile markers 55 and 56 from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. Inspection on the I-64 West Bridge is scheduled for the week of September 21st.
All right, so keep all that in mind if you're headed that way. Good to have you along. WKYT WKYT This Morning is just getting started, and our time right now is 4:40.
Lactation suites are popping up in public spaces across the country. Moms Every Day gives us a tour of one when we return.
And looking at clear skies out and about, that leads to some much cooler conditions. That's what we have this morning. But it is going to become a little bit warmer as we get into the next few days. I'll show you that coming up in just a few minutes.